Hogue and Steverson in that backcourt pretty quick tonight, Clyde.
Well, we will. I saw Steverson.
Jeremy Moore. And at post, senior, number 33, Arjun Groom.
But they've got black with blue highlights on them in the letters.
They use those every once in a while. Not very often, but we do see them once in a while.
I love them. Now, it's going to be hard to keep up with the threes, the 23 and the 33, but we pretty much know them by sight.
Well, anyway. It's going to be contrast, that's for sure. Lebanon in black and the Golden Eagles of Ray County in white here tonight, trimmed with green. Blue Devils in black and trimmed with blue with white outlines, and we're ready to play ball. Andrew Donald will step it in to jump it with Zach Hyatt. And we're ready to play. This ball club is on the road. They're 10-1 coming in here. And here's the tap. Donald with it. Ray County with the basketball. Coming up with it is Owensby. Owensby kicks it outside to Cooper. Cooper back to Owensby over on the right side. Owensby in trouble. Lebanon with the defense all over him over there.
Straight
lost
man
it,
to
and
man.
Here's a steal by Cross. Going to lay it in on the other end. The Blue Devils take a 2-0 lead.
Excellent recognition on the man-to-man, cutting across that passing lane. Todd Cross, great defense.
Cooper bringing it down court. Goes off in the corner to Hyatt. Hyatt to Owensby. Cooper with a 3-ball out of the corner from the right side. Won't go. Owensby. Hyatt picks it up on the rebound. Down on the baseline. Brings it back out front. Drives at the free throw lane. Can't get the shot. Brings it back outside to Burchard. And they'll get it to Owensby on the near corner. Double teamed over there. Gets it to Corey Gillespie, who's in the ball game now. Here's Gillespie with a 4-foot jumper that won't go. Rebound tapped, no good. Rebound tapped again, no good. And Cross had it, lost it to the Golden Eagles. Owensby had it. Cross will slap it out of bounds. It'll belong to Ray County under their offensive backboard. Coming in is J.J. Jenkins. He'll replace Owensby. And making the inbounds toss will be Hyatt. Or rather, it'll be Burchard, I beg your pardon. Ray County working it outside now. Jenkins coming to the near side to Cooper. Back to Jenkins. Down in the corner. Here's a 3-ball partially blocked out of the corner. Picked up. Jumpers off, no good. Batted around. Lebanon with a rebound underneath. Jeremy Moore comes out with it. Moore down low. Archie Grooms. Jumper good. Grooms with a little turnaround jumper underneath. Smooth basketball there. 4-0 Lebanon. Ray County working. Jenkins outside in trouble. Got to call a timeout. Couldn't get rid of the basketball. Lebanon defense all over him, and Jenkins will call a timeout. 6:21 to play in quarter one. Blue Devils up 4-0. We'll be back in 30. Game 2, Devilettes fall in the opener in overtime. Ray County with the basketball. Inbounds pass play goes to Cooper. Cooper in the middle to Gillespie. Gillespie goes off in the corner far side to Hyatt. Trying to get it back to Gillespie. Threw it away. Lebanon will come up with it. The Devils get it into the hands of Freddie Hall. Left side to Moore on the wing. Down low. Here's Donald. Reverse turnaround 8-foot. Fadeaway won't go. Rebound fought for. Grooms had a hand on it. It's off the hand of Gillespie under there. It'll belong to Lebanon underneath the Blue Devil basket.
Burchard over the back that time, but no call. I'll tell you what, Clyde, they hit the boards here these last 3 or 4 games better than they have all season. They're really all going to the glass.
Lebanon will make the inbounds pass play. Cross will toss it in. Comes way outside to Freddie Hall, and Lebanon will set the offense. Blue Devils. Lebanon setting up a play. Down low, they on the baseline. A little jumper is off. No good. Donald with a fall.
There they are.
No, it isn't Donald. It's Moore. Jeremy Moore followed with a shot. And it's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, Clyde, here they went to straight man-to-man this time after a 2-3 zone matchup last couple trips.
Jenkins down low. Here's a reverse turnaround layup. Nice move by Hyatt. Zach Hyatt knocks it down, and it's a 6-2 game. Lebanon on the attack. Blue Devils are going to be picked up at half court.
There's a 2-2-1 full court press, and they're going to trap on the wings out of that.
Donald with a 8-foot jumper along the baseline, knocks it down, makes it an 8-2 game. 5:10 to play, quarter one. Blue Devils starting off very hot from the field here. Hyatt down on the baseline, gets it out, brings it out to the top of the key. That's going to be over and back. They're going to lose it right there. And it'll belong to Lebanon at side court.
Still great hustle by Todd Cross to try to pick that up in the backcourt. If they'd been lackadaisical on that and let Cross pick it up, he'd have had a free range straight to the basket. And there's your zone for Ray County, a 2-3, straight 2-3 zone matching up on that back line.
Cross with it out front. 3 ball from Cross, won't go. Back rim, no good. Rebound, fought for. RheaCo's got it in front, knocks down a little 6-footer. And it's 10-2. Blue Devils up by 8. Hyatt bringing it down. Hyatt with the basketball out front, looking for Jenkins, gets it in his hands. Jenkins tries to go to Owensby, who's back in there, can't do it. They go to Hyatt. Hyatt drives to the baseline, and I think they're going to call Donald on a block.
So the first foul of the game on Andrew Donald. For either team, first foul. Coach Kyles.
For the fouls in that first game tonight, a little uneven.
Man, I think they're tired of blowing the whistles, to be honest with you. I don't think they can blow the whistles anymore.
Jenkins, long 3 from the near side. Back rim won't go. Hall's got the rebound, runs it down. Hall on the attack for the Blue Devils. Moving to your right as you listen. Down on the baseline, Jeremy Moore brings it back outside to Cross. Back to Moore, down low. Back to Cross in front. Lebanon, a little give and go. Cross now to Hall over on the left wing. Hall driving at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Moore open for a 3 ball out on top. It won't go. Cross puts it up and in, but we got a push underneath.
Boy, I'll tell you what, they're sending 4 guys, and whoever takes the shot, whoever's in the backboard, is stand back for defense, but they're crashing forward to the boards, Clyde, and they're dominating.
Owensby is the one that's picks up the foul.
6th
inbounds pass play, and Moore going to have it slapped out of his hands.
That was the 6th offensive rebound already. We're only 4 minutes and 6 seconds into the game.
Cross will make the inbounds toss for the Blue Devils once again. Todd Cross looks for somebody to go to. Bounce pass underneath. RheaCo Grooms, a little banker off the glass is good, and it's a 10-point Lebanon lead, 12-2.
RheaCo with half of their points.
Cooper in a hurry. Gets it to Hyatt on the baseline to the left. Fakes, drives, and we got a blocking foul. And if that's Donald, that's 2.
I think they're going to get Grooms. I think RheaCo got that one. No, they're going to get Donald.
And boy, that's 2 on Donald in a hurry.
That's bad news. They couldn't get Crowell in quick enough. Crowell was set to check in for Donald, but
so Donald will check out now, and Crowell is in the ball game. Jenkins outside, round the top of the horn, comes to the left side to Cooper, down low to Gillespie, and he lays it in off the glass. They beat the Lebanon defense that time. Gillespie gets the easy one off the glass, and it's 12-4 Lebanon. Blue Devils in a hurry. Moore to Cooper. Jumper outside off the glass, no good. Crowell follows, no good. Tapped outside, and it's a 4-1 break. Right side, Owensby kicks it out to Jenkins, and Jenkins going to take it to the baseline, kick it back in front. Here's Hyatt with a 3 ball from on top that won't go. RheaCo with a rebound for the Blue Devils. Lebanon in a hurry. Cross 3 ball from the right side, won't go. And Hyatt comes down with a rebound. Hyatt's all everything for this ball club.
Well, they seem to key everything off him defensively and off.
Here's Gillespie, lob underneath. Hyatt left. Good ball movement there as they try to climb back in this ball game. 12-6 now. Blue Devils with the lead and the basketball as they'll bring it down and work across the timeline.
That's 4 for Hyatt.
Hall at the point for the Blue Devils. Kicks it to Moore over on the left wing. Down in the corner to Crowell. Crowell, a little 12-foot jumper, got hit on the arm. Rebound is Gillespie. Gillespie to Cooper at the free throw line. To Gillespie in front. A little layup won't go. Gillespie with a rebound. Underhand layup is good. And it's all of a sudden it's 12-8. And Ray County climbing right back in this thing.
Boy, Coach Kyle is scowling about that blockout or lack thereof that time down.
Lebanon working in front. Cross again on the outside wing. Gets in trouble. Brings it in front to Hall. Crowell's open. Nobody can see him over there. They bring it back outside to Moore to Cross. 3 ball from the right side in and out. Won't go. Hyatt with a rebound. Kick out pass comes to Cooper, and Cooper brings it down court. Cooper, long 3 ball from the right side. Good. Boy, that was a downtown shot there, and it's 12-11. So they have scored 9 unanswered points. Lebanon working. Crossover on the right side. Goes to Crowell down on the baseline. Trying to lob it underneath and lost it. Hyatt up with it. And Hyatt will bring it down. Going to take it all the way and blocked by Crowell. Crowell is up a mile, but Owensby will follow. And Ray County leads, and Lebanon wants time. 13-12. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 2 deficit to a 13-12 lead. Lebanon will have the basketball in backcourt. Inbounds pass play comes to Cross. Cross getting it across to Winfrey, who's in the ball game now, to Moore, who's on the left wing. Moore drops it to Cross in the middle to RheaCo, trying to go down low. Moore's got it. A little left-hand jumper underneath, won't go. Rebound slapped out of there. Should be Lebanon basketball. And will.
Logan Winfrey in for Lebanon.
Cross will make the inbounds toss for the Blue Devils.
Oh, they had him flashing up, and there he is. They found him again.
RheaCo, Winfrey, and he lays it up and in on the inbounds pass play, and Lebanon's back in front, 14-13. Cooper with it on the left side. Picked up by Freddie Hall, driving in at the free throw line. Nice play as they get it to Gillespie, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was an awesome two-man game.
Well, Cooper penetrating guard, and boy, he's going to cause some problems if they let him do that all night.
Oh, they've got numbers.
Lebanon working and throws it away. Saved it, picked up by Logue. No good. Rebound pulled down by Gillespie. Lebanon can't buy a basket. Now the lid is on.
He got caught between a dunk and a layup that last time.
Jenkins with it over on the right wing. Working. Goes to the free throw line. Pumps up a 16-footer. Won't go. Rebound. Cross pushed his man Owensby from off the floor. And Owensby stood there and looked at the official.
That was
Lebanon in the corner. Winfrey lost it. Got it back. Goes to Moore on the left side. Moore dives underneath. Layup is good.
Great move.
Jeremy Moore gives Lebanon the lead. 16-15. 4 seconds. 3-2. Jenkins, his runner, is off. No good. They'll call a foul on Moore and send Jenkins to the free throw line.
1/10 of a second left.
And Jenkins will have 2 free throws. 1/10 of a second left on the clock. Lebanon leading 16-15, but Jenkins will shoot 2. Number 1's good, and we're tied at 16.
Wow, that's the first free throws of the game.
Jenkins at the line will have the second of 2. Number 2 is good. And it's a 17-16 lead, and the quarter will end. At the end of the first period, it's Ray County 17, Blue Devils 16. Back with quarter number 2 after this 30-second break.
Game tonight, I'll look for him to have 15 or 20 points, and I hope anyway. We can always hope.
Moore will make the inbounds pass play. You're the guy that told me that there was going to be a blowout, too, right?
Well, I was trying to spice it up a bit, you know.
Yeah, I know. Moore will work. Gets it back outside to Johnson. Back to Moore on the right side.
Oh, boy, and they are really on the back side of that zone, Clyde. They're open.
Goes to Christian down on the lane. Christian brings it back outside to Johnson. Lebanon now working against that zone. They haven't had a lot of success against zones. Bounce past RheaCo. And here's Moore. Had it blocked underneath and taken away. And a walk going to be called on a number 5. And we don't have a number 5. So
number 5, Rob House.
Rob House. Was called for walking. Lebanon will put it in play. Blue Devils will get it in the corner. Jeremy Moore with it. RheaCo or Logue.
Smacked. I was going to say they better call a foul on that. We heard that all the way in the yard.
And it'll be an out-of-bounds foul. Lebanon will put it in play underneath their own basket. Jeremy Moore will make the inbounds pass play. Moore, long outside play to Justin Johnson. Christian on the right wing. Christian down in the corner. Goes to Moore. Christian will get it back. Launch a 3. Good. Daniel Christian knocks down a 3 from the wing, and it's 19-17. Blue by 2. Cooper outside. He'll gun a 3 from outside. In and out won't go. Logue down with the rebound for the Blue Devils. Over to Johnson. Lebanon running. Johnson down in a hurry. Looks in trouble. Gets it outside. Winfrey can't take the shot. And Winfrey called for a walk.
That was a hard, well, it wasn't a bad set. It's just everybody got clogged on one side that time.
19-17 Lebanon, but Ray County's Golden Eagles with the ball.
Straight man-to-man by Lebanon.
Cooper.
Great steal.
And a steal by Logue. As he comes up with it, it's double-teamed. And a timeout going to be called on the side by the Blue Devils. 20-second timeout, I guess that's what he is signaling out there. I hope anyway. I don't know what he's signaling. Maybe that's touchdown.
It looks like there could be an off-one zone or that 2-3 zone and just tear him up.
Winfrey's got to play because he's got some height on him, and he's got a combat in there because they've got Gillespie and Hyatt